What would you do if you saw a man showering one of Turkey's most beloved actresses with kisses in public, in broad daylight, surrounded by flashing cameras and stunned onlookers? Before we dive into this unbelievable story, make sure you subscribe, like, and comment below, because what's happening in Yağmur Yüksel's life right now has everyone in the country talking. This isn't just gossip. This is a scandal that's shaking the world of Turkish television and threatening to rewrite everything we thought we knew about one of its rising stars. It all began when paparazzi caught Yağmur Yüksel, the radiant actress who captured millions of hearts through her emotional performances and graceful personality, walking through a quiet corner of Istanbul's Bebek district. It seemed like just another afternoon, until a man suddenly appeared beside her, pulling her close and showering her with kisses on the cheek, the forehead, even on her hands. Cameras went off like fireworks. Passers-by stopped in shock. And within minutes, social media was flooded with clips of the encounter that no one saw coming. The question everyone immediately asked was simple: who was that man? At first glance, he seemed unfamiliar, not one of her known co-stars, not a fellow celebrity, not even a name recognized by entertainment insiders. Dressed casually but confidently, with an ease that suggested deep familiarity, he seemed completely comfortable around her. The footage showed Yağmur smiling nervously, trying to maintain composure, even laughing softly as if caught between surprise and discomfort. But the moment that set off a wildfire of speculation came when she didn't pull away, when she stood there motionless, her eyes betraying something that tabloids instantly labeled as forbidden affection. By the time the video reached its 10th repost, fans were already debating, was he a new love interest, a close friend, or something more complicated, perhaps a figure from her past returning to her life at the worst possible time? Insiders close to the actress whispered that Yağmur had been going through a period of emotional turbulence. Rumors suggested tension between her and her longtime boyfriend, another well-known actor, had reached a breaking point in recent months. The pressure of constant work, conflicting schedules, and whispers of jealousy had allegedly created distance between them. Some even said that this mysterious man had been the shoulder she leaned on during that fragile time. What made the situation even more explosive was the timing. Just days before the paparazzi caught this moment, Yağmur had been seen at a charity gala alone, no boyfriend, no ring, no official statement. When journalists asked about her relationship status, she deflected with a smile and said, "Let's talk about my new project, not my personal life." That evasive answer suddenly seemed full of hidden meaning. As the story spread, the tabloids went into overdrive. Headlines screamed variations of the same message: Yağmur Yüksel's secret romance exposed? Who is the man behind those kisses? Was this the end of her long-time relationship? Every media outlet wanted an exclusive, and every photo was analyzed as if it were evidence in a courtroom. Meanwhile, Yağmur's fans flooded social media with divided opinions. Some defended her fiercely, arguing that the video was taken out of context, that the kisses were simply friendly gestures, perhaps from a relative or an old friend. She looked surprised, not guilty, one user wrote on Twitter. People should stop assuming things without knowing the truth. But others weren't convinced. No woman smiles like that unless there's emotion behind it, one comment read. Her eyes told a story that her lips didn't. Adding fuel to the fire, a source reportedly close to the man claimed that he and Yağmur had a deep connection that goes back years. According to this anonymous insider, they met long before she became famous, when she was still a university student with dreams of acting, and he was just a young entrepreneur trying to find his way. The two allegedly reconnected recently when Yağmur attended a private event in the city. They never really lost touch, the source said. It was fate that brought them back together. That moment the cameras captured was real emotion, not an act. But not everyone saw it as fate. Those familiar with Yağmur's inner circle hinted at family disapproval, particularly from her mother, who has always been fiercely protective of her daughter's reputation. She warned Yağmur that this man wasn't good for her image, one family acquaintance shared. But sometimes the heart doesn't listen to reason. Yağmur is emotional. She always follows her feelings. The man's identity, once revealed, only deepened the mystery. It turned out he was a businessman from Izmir, known for his quiet wealth and charm, someone who had managed to stay far away from the celebrity world until now. His connection to Yağmur raised eyebrows among fans and colleagues alike. How had such a private figure managed to steal the attention and possibly the heart of one of the most admired women in Turkish entertainment? As speculation intensified, Yağmur herself remained silent. No statements, no interviews, no explanations. Her silence became the loudest sound in the room. And as she withdrew from public appearances, journalists began to wonder whether the pressure had finally gotten to her. Her close friends painted a picture of a woman torn between love and reputation. "She's not used to this kind of scandal," one said. Yağmur has always been known for her elegance and humility. The emotional undercurrent of the story was impossible to ignore. The video didn't just show a few kisses, it showed vulnerability, confusion, and perhaps longing. Some fans replayed the footage frame by frame, analyzing her expression, the half-smile, the brief glance down, the way she exhaled softly as if surrendering to a wave of mixed feelings. It was the kind of moment that felt cinematic, raw, imperfect, real. In the days that followed, photographers swarmed her home and her set, hoping for another glimpse. When she finally appeared in public again, stepping out of her car, wearing sunglasses and a loose white blouse, the questions came flying. "Yağmur, who is the man? Is your relationship over? Were you in love?" She said nothing, just one small smile before she disappeared behind a security guard's shoulder, leaving a storm of unanswered questions behind her. Entertainment pundits started to debate whether this scandal would harm her career or make her even more relatable. "Audiences love authenticity," one critic wrote. "If she addresses this gracefully, she could come out stronger." People don't want perfect stars anymore, they want real ones. But the whispers didn't stop. Some tabloids hinted that the mysterious man had been seen visiting her apartment late at night, his car parked discreetly near her residence. Others claimed that Yağmur's ex-boyfriend had been spotted leaving a club looking visibly upset, fueling rumors of a confrontation. No one knows the truth, but in the world of celebrity gossip, truth is often less important than the story itself. For now, all anyone can say for sure is that Yağmur Yüksel has become the center of the country's most talked-about romantic mystery. The image of that man showering her with kisses continues to circulate, replayed endlessly on entertainment shows, dissected by fans, analyzed by psychologists, and debated by hosts. Each interpretation adds another layer of intrigue. Was it passion? Betrayal? A moment of weakness? Or perhaps the beginning of a love story the world wasn't supposed to see? As one of her fans wrote poignantly online, "We don't know what really happened that day. Maybe it was wrong, maybe it was love. But you can see it in her eyes. Whatever it was, it meant something." And maybe that's the truth behind all the glitter, all the headlines, and all the judgment, that even celebrities, adored by millions, are still just human beings caught between their hearts and their reputations. So what do you think? Was it love, betrayal, or just a misunderstood moment between two people reconnecting after years apart? Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment below with your thoughts, because this story, like Yağmur herself, is far from over.